Welcome to Segway Coding for Kids.
Segway or Segway.
In the first lesson, we will segue from here, studio.code.org, to here, Scratch, and here, Trinket. In studio.code.org, we've selected Frozen, and we've gone straight to lesson number 8. In Scratch, you need to add some more blocks at the top. Studio.code.org does that all for you. Over here, you need to start somewhere and do some other instructions. You need to set up your pen, the size, and then this is the part where the drawing takes place. And this time it's repeat 30 and turn 12 degrees. Over here, you were restricted to 10, so the best you could do was 36. 10 times 36, 360. 30 times 12, 360. The other thing, you don't have to move backwards. You just move forward and then go back to where you came from. So that's what happens here. And finally, for the moment, the costume, which you can draw yourself, is a turtle, which will then be used in Trinket. This is what the project looks like. Because it doesn't turn as far, you get a lot more lines. If you change these numbers, you'll get either more or less lines. It also goes quite fast. There is a way you can slow it down by putting a weight in there, and it'll slow things down. Our second segue is from Scratch to Python, and Python code is using the Trinket editor, which lets you do all sorts of different things, but for now we are using it to write Python, and we're using a particular type of Python called Turtle Python. So for this particular program to run, you need to set up some code like this. Here's our loop. We are back to forward and backwards, so Python uses very similar instructions to what's going on there, forward and backward. So your starting point is set up here, and then it goes forward and backwards. And when we run it, that's what we get. So it's a little bit of Scratch, setting things up, and a little bit of code.org to give you your first piece of Python code using the turtle. That concludes our first Segway coding project.